So what happens when you combine Sony with a drone? Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Mario So, and today we're going to be geeking out about new drones, particularly the new drone that was just announced by Sony. Back in November of 2020, Sony had thrown out the fact that they might be coming up with a drone. A lot of people thought this meant a competitor to DJI consumer drones such as the Mavic Pro or the Mavic Air. But with the announcement a couple of days ago, we saw that this new drone is not a consumer drone. In fact, it is a drone that can carry your mirrorless camera. So you can mount a full-frame Sony camera, unlike the small camera that comes on the Mavic 2, for example, which is a little bit bigger than the Mavic Air, but still a very small camera compared to a full-frame Sony camera. So this drone is huge. It's not your foldable Mavic 2 Pro or Mavic Air or Mavic Mini. This drone is particularly aimed at pro-level drone users, people working on higher end production films. Not to say that you couldn't use it for YouTube, but just the sheer size of this drone is going to make it difficult for a one-man production. And this new announcement leaves the door open to Sony to create future drones. Sony has said that we'll get more information about this new Airpeak drone in the spring of 2021. And it seems that this is not only a one-off drone, it seems like it might be the start of a new drone line for Sony. And this is very exciting because maybe down the road we'll have more drones that target the consumer market to go head to head with the likes of DJI and their Mavic Air, Mavic Pro drones. And this is just good news for the consumer like you and me. After seeing some of the footage and the photos of the Sony Airpeak, it seems like this drone is targeted to compete directly against the DJI Inspire 2, which is DJI's most professional drone. Even without the camera, the DJI Inspire 2 is about $3,000, and once you add in the gimbal, you add the camera, and you add the set of lenses, you end up paying quite a lot of money for a drone. So this drone is targeted towards more professional drone operators. The Zen Muse camera, which is the camera that goes on the DJI Inspire 2, is also a micro 4/3 crop sensor. So the sensor size is quite small compared to a full frame sensor. So imagine being able to mount a full frame Sony camera on a drone. This makes your camera a little bit more versatile because you don't have to get a camera specifically just for your drone. You can use your full frame mirrorless camera that you use on land. Now you can use that on the air. But honestly speaking, I'll be quite concerned having my full frame camera up in the air on a drone. Unless I had a production crew and tons of budget, that wouldn't be too much of an issue. With this new launch, Sony wants to target professional photo and video production. I'm not sure what that means yet, but it'll be very exciting to see what they have planned down the road. Previously, we've seen big professional drones, such as the FreeFly Alta systems, that are able to carry big cinema cameras. But these drones are insanely expensive. We still don't know what the price is going to be for the Sony Airpeak drone, but let's hope that it's closer to the DJI Inspire 2 as opposed to the FreeFly drones. One interesting thing is that there seems to be additional cameras, small cameras on this drone. I'm not sure what these cameras do, but I can just imagine that they will help the pilot in terms of shooting and flying the drone. A very exciting thing too is that Sony cameras have very advanced tracking algorithms, and combining these cameras with a drone like this, the possibilities could just be endless. We still don't have any word on the payload of this drone and what Sony cameras would be compatible with this. So we still don't know too much about the Sony Airpeak, but we know that it's going to bring a lot of new technology available to content creators. Now, whether that'll be for higher end professional content creators or people like me and you who could pick one of these up, that remains to be seen. But let's hope that in the near future, Sony starts to bring in drones as well that could rival those of DJI. And Sony has done a very good job establishing itself as a leader in video and photo brand. So it's just exciting to see what they have planned for their drone line. Anyway, so today was just a short video. I just wanted to geek out with you about camera announcements and all that kind of stuff. If you enjoyed this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So that's it for today. Until next time.